All right, everybody, how you doing? Real quick, I got access to a new digital dash, so I'm going to go fast. And I've had a very limited amount of time to play with this, so I just wanted to show you a few things real fast because I get a ton of questions. So while this is booting up, when I'm building your truck, I have an option to put available gauges up to 17 gauges in this new digital dash system. Okay, so you can customize this any way you want. So you have where you see the boost, your axle temps and everything over here, you can actually add options in there. And then down where you see torque, those are interchangeable. The ones that are up and to the left in the middle of this circle here are fixed. And then over here, the lower right is available to be changed, and the upper right is fixed. And then you have your 4 here on the right. So if you have options of 17 gauges that you can change and move around in here. So real quick, I'm just going to show you the wheel real fast. Don't pay no mind to the check engine light. The truck is very low on fuel. So here are the actual buttons that are available into the steering wheel. It's hard to focus on those. Okay. And then on the left side of the steering wheel, you have these buttons. So this button in particular is your scroll wheel, and it will move you from different passes. So it'll bring up, if you look on the right side, you see the little star and then the 4 dots on there. So that gives you different views. You can simplify your views, or you can bring more stuff up. Okay, and as you scroll down, it brings more or less. Okay, so then you have this button here. This is basically when you set your favorites, it'll take you to that menu up on your screen. So when you press it, it's going to take you exactly to the ones that you've set. So you click on one to turn it on and one to turn it off. Okay. So you can see in the center you have your RPM gauges and then your speedometer. So how you set these is you click your middle button in your scroll wheel, and it's going to bring up a menu on the left side, and you can go through your different trip summaries, your settings. So if you want to set your favorites, you scroll down and then you can set your favorites. So you can see here that little arrow button, like what matches on the steering wheel. It's very intuitive in how it teaches you how to do it. I was able to kind of run through it and pick it up in about 10 minutes, and I'm sure that you guys will probably have a ton more questions. So now if you're gonna set your favorites, I'll show you just real quick. You go down here, hit edit. Oops, I messed up, sorry about that. All right, so let's say this is your list of basically up to 17 gauges that you can pick. So let's say that you want to add your air filter gauge. So it's gonna either let you add it there if it's blank, or you can replace it. So you see how that works. So it's going to allow you to go over to the right. So I'm just scrolling is what I'm doing. Certain gauges can go in certain spots, some can't. So that's something that you can play with. Was able to do some, just very quickly kind of set it up in a certain manner. So that's just kind of a once over, guys, real fast. All the buttons and everything on the steering wheel feel very robust, and so everything to me seems like it's well put together and well placed. I know that there's a million more questions that you guys are going to have on this thing. I'm sorry I can't cover everything all at once. Another thing that I played with very quickly was just your navigation screen. Your navigation screen over here on the right is pretty much unchanged I'm sure that there's some software upgrades and everything that they've done. So also the buttons here, these are going to be common buttons that are going to be used between the 2.1 meter cab, to my understanding, with the 1 meter cab, which is the Legacy 389 type truck. So also real fast, just wanted to let you know, on the Legacy dash with the Peterbilts, we're still going to have the nav option as well, but now I can actually do 16 gauges on the right. So there's going to be some redundant gauges that will be between the digital gauge cluster and on the right B panel. And so one of the other things that are going to be upgraded for the 389s is this is going to be a similar Johnson bar handle, or trailer brake handle, so to speak. And then your Jake brake is going to be up here on the steering column, or if we go with the automated manual, then this is where your shifter is going to be, which is going to clean up your floor. So real fast, guys, hey, thanks for watching. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight on how this new digital gauge cluster is working through Peterbilt. And so I just wanted to try to do something real quick, and I really appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, shoot me a text, make a comment. I'll try to answer as many as I can. And again, like I said, I have very limited time with this truck, so I just wanted to make sure that I got you guys something that you could look at. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you like these videos, go ahead and click on the button in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe. We'll keep you all posted as we get more. And again, we'll talk to you soon. Stay safe, everybody.